Okay, let's run it again. I think I got it. So for all the drums on this record, we went to my buddy Phil McCartney, who runs Philosophy Entertainment just up the road from here. It's a really cool home studio. We did all the drums just right in the living room, and it's really similar to kind of what we got going on here. All the drums went really well on this record. I really liked the tones that we were getting out of all the drums. The drums sound as a whole really big, and I'm excited for it. The entire band was there for the recording, and I really enjoyed having their insight on everything. And I think it just made things go a little bit smoother. We were able to come up with good fills and come up with, really good beats that kept the reggae feel, but push it a little bit further. We had a couple different hiccups during the process, as you do with any recording. You think everything is set up perfectly, and then something doesn't work right. But you move past it, you problem solve, you figure it out. The first couple takes of the first couple tracks we did, one of the kick mics wasn't working quite right, so we had to go back and figure that out. But we got through it, and I think it really sounds good now. I know there were a couple different fills that we ended up having to write actually in the studio while I was sitting behind the kit. The mics were live. One more. Thus far. How long has it been? A year? Close to a year. Nice. So I've been with Desert Fish for close to a year now. I've known all the guys for a long time, old friends, and I was playing with Dylan in a different project for a little while, trying to get that thing off the ground, and things just worked out where Desert Fish needed a drummer, and I got asked to join, and I was, very stoked about it. This is a great band. I really like what they were doing, keeping the reggae feel, but not just writing another reggae record to write the next reggae record. I really feel like we're trying to push things forward and see what kind of things we can do maybe a little bit differently than what have been done, and maybe, keep some of the heavier rock influence that I bring to the table, in it. And I'm very excited that I'm able to play in another project and do drums on another record and do shows live again. It's what I love doing. The best part of recording easily is when you write something and you struggle a little bit to write it, and things seem like you're hitting a brick wall, and then you kind of break through that and you listen back and you actually like it. That's my favorite part of recording and writing as a whole, just coming up with something that you enjoy listening to. I think the most frustrating and difficult part of this record has been just the level of stress that I kind of put on myself, and because I want to hold this record to a higher standard than anything I've done in the past, and just making sure all of the drum parts were perfect, making sure that I played them right. And then we're recording everything except the drums at my own home studio. So I want not only to make a good record come out of this studio, but I want to make a record that the rest of the guys in this band can really enjoy, and that we don't have any second thoughts about putting out. I want to make a really good sounding reggae rock record, and it's stressful, but it's what I love.
I think that's it, dude.
Yeah, over and over until he gets it right.
Over and over until he gets it right.
I told Nick there's a funny. We came to the studio update when the drummer's like, tom, snare, tom, snare, tom, snare. I can't see if we get it right.
Any final words for the whole drum update?
We just want to thank you so much for the continued support that we continue to get from you guys. We couldn't do this without you. I really love doing this, and I know the rest of the guys here do as well. And hopefully you listen to the record when it's done. Maybe. So for this record, we went to do the drums. We recorded. So for this record, I said record. Home studio, not too far from where we are.
Play real quick.